Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of Ghost Encounters of the Third Kind podcast show. And nearly forgot that bit out then. Yeah, we've got a full team here again tonight. As you'll be able to see on the video. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, how have you been doing, guys? All right?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Just above average, I think.
Oh,
Just
Above average.
Above average, yeah. So that's pretty good
Nice.
oh, just above average.
Yeah.
Mm. We're only on Wednesday.
for me. I know, yeah. Hump day.
Hump day.
Why is it hump day?
Because the middle of the week, you go up to
I just
Wednesday
always
and
thought it
then
was
down.
downhill from now.
Ah,
Yeah, all downhill from now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anything paranormal this week happened to you?
Yeah, and I've had a building go missing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's coming up.
Time slip.
Nick's missing building.
Missing building.
You know, always a little bit late, aren't we? All
Just
the
too
time.
late,
Just all the time, we're just too late.
So what's your missing building then, Nick?
It's gone. I saw a derelict building 2 weeks ago and I thought, that's ideal for having a walk around, film it, doing a bit of a invest at night. So I went back today with my camera to film it and it's gone. It's been demolished and cleared away
Do you
within a
think
week
it
and a
was
half.
there
2
in the
weeks.
first place?
Definitely.
Or was it a
I
time
wasn't on my
slip?
own.
Was it a
I
time
had a
slip?
witness.
Yeah, but two
That's
people can
happened
go on a
with
time slip.
slips.
No.
You could have gone back in time to when the building was there.
I did 2 weeks ago. It was there 2 weeks ago and now it isn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we didn't do any filming there, funny enough.
Moral of the story is always take your camera with
Always.
you and do it while you can.
Don't put off.
Yeah.
I don't know what it
Don't
is.
put off
Today.
what you can do tomorrow.
What you can do tomorrow. Isn't that, is it?
Don't
I
put
know what
off
it is.
Tomorrow.
Don't put off to tomorrow what you can do today.
Well, yeah.
Or
that's
something like that.
That's what I should
anyway.
have done anyway.
Yeah. Because you never know when a building might disappear is the second part of it.
No, and I think it'd have been probably one of the best videos on YouTube as well.
Of course
I
it
I
would.
think it would have been.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, yeah.
Just like that recording we did and we didn't record. Remember
Oh,
that?
Yeah.
no.
That podcast. That
The
groundbreaking,
bestest one we've ever done.
award-winning podcast.
The bestest one ever.
And can't even listen to it.
No.
No. Did you watch Uncanny
No.
this week?
No.
They've just
Did you
released a new audio podcast, and it's about. I've listened to it today while I was busy, so I didn't take it all in. But it was about the Yorkshire UFO sighting in the 70s, where the policeman found a dead body.
Oh, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
Tell us about this then.
That's it. That's
Why
right.
would-
That's all I can tell you, really.
That's
But
it
that's
then.
well worth a listen if you.
Yeah, we don't spoil it for you.
No.
I haven't actually listened to the podcast, but I know about the story. We actually mentioned it last week, didn't we? Where we
Yeah.
were talking about something.
Was it?
Was I here?
Yeah, we mustn't have been listening, Faye.
No.
Well,
Sleep.
No, I was very
em-
awake last week.
Embody you really, I don't know.
I was
about-
very awake last week. I remember that, but I don't remember that.
I don't remember anything about a dead body.
I don't know.
Can't you tell us a little bit about it then? Just a little bit.
Well, apparently the Yorkshire police won't release anything about it. They're trying to cover it up because at the time I think they were having a lot of stuff from the Yorkshire Ripper. So
Oh,
so
right,
they were-
okay.
they've kind of covered it all up because they wanted the.
So what actually happened? What's
Well, right, you
happened?
mean rather than cover it up, they sort of suppressed it because they didn't want to take the focus off the Ripper case? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think it
Oh.
was because they were getting a lot of flack how they mishandled that case. I think.
Okay.
I don't know if it was then. It would be just another case where they've mishandled it basically.
And the body presumably was connected to the UFO. some sorts.
Yeah, and the guy, the policeman, after because he didn't really want to report it at the beginning.
So the policeman saw a UFO?
Yeah. But what happened was the daily paper used to phone the police station every morning to see if there was any stories throughout the night. And somebody had let this story slip, and so they wanted to interview him he wanted it just stayed quiet, but he lost his house, he lost his wife, he become verge of alcoholic all over this.
Gosh.
Yeah, really.
Is he still alive?
Yeah. This
Who was the body? Do we know?
I don't know. They will know, but my brain's crap.
Was there any special marks on the body? How did they know
He
it was the
wasn't-
UFO?
Had it been probed?
He
How did
wasn't
they know?
breathing.
Had it been probed?
Don't know.
Was he blue? Grey?
What, the body?
Yeah.
Grey body?
He was a grey.
A blue body?
Was he a grey?
It's Smith.
Is he human?
It's a Smith.
A Smurf? Why would an alien kill a Smurf?
Why not?
I don't know.
Probably
They're
one.
little, aren't they?
Yeah, probably
Well,
wanted
what
his
connected
rat.
it to a UFO? A
Don't know.
dead body?
I think it fell
You have
out
to
of it or
listen to
something.
it.
I don't know.
Spoiled
Oh, I
for
didn't
you.
get a chance.
You get loads of chance.
Only today because I was a bit moody at work today.
As you
I was a
can
bit
tell,
moody.
Oh,
I can tell you
yeah.
didn't want
I
to
was
be.
in one today, so
Yeah,
I was.
I know.
I could tell.
So
Yeah.
it was here, wasn't it, again on that, over Facebook.
Marie.
I was just
You're a bitchy
jumping.
witch.
I was just jumping on a bandwagon that was already well rolling.
Oh,
That's all. That's all.
Rolling.
Yeah. So
What are we talking about?
right.
'Cause that's
What do you think of
been
that new
very
picture?
short-lived.
What about that new picture of the Loch Ness monster?
I've not seen
Not
it.
seen that.
Oh, I could show it you, but it's in my pocket. But
What, the Loch Ness monsters in your pocket?
Oh, rude,
no.
rude.
It's a bit. It's a
What
bit
is-
like that one.
What is going on?
It's a bit like that. Very similar.
That's a swimmer, isn't it? That?
That was a. Well, that's been
That was
proven
like
to be
somebody's hand,
a
isn't
model.
That was.
You can
yeah,
tell.
It was a tiny model, wasn't
You
it?
can tell
That
by
was-
the waves are too big for the.
Yeah.
If that was a monster, it would have been like a size of a seahorse, I think.
Why? I want see, really see.
I don't know. But there's one a couple of weeks ago taken by some geezer, and he's shown it to the institute up there, the Loch Ness Institute, and they say it's the most compelling photo up to date.
Why? Why are all these photographs of Bigfoot and Loch Ness are all grainy and fuzzy and
is it
not
the one
clear?
from the drone? Is it the one from the drone?
Okay. I don't know. Might be.
Is
Droning. Try and find it here now.
The dove from above.
Just bear
You
with
can't
us.
really, yeah, sorry. You can't really. But that's it.
What absolute nonsense.
Can I see?
Why'd you say it's nonsense?
Because it's just why that I'm
Do you
sorry.
want to know why
but,
it's so far away?
but for the technology we
Where
have,
is it? I've
and
got it upside down.
for the technology we have, surely somebody eventually has to come up with a clear photograph.
That looks like a tree stuck.
Yeah, I thought that.
And
Do you
the
know what
river.
I mean? Why are they all so grainy and the footage when the video is all
pretty bad.
It's
wobbly
real, that is.
and out of focus?
Just showing,
It's real. It's a real thing.
just showing the watchers.
I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
a real monster, but it's a real thing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's not good.
I've seen that one. Somebody's sent that one from above, haven't they? In a drone, and it looks like a dinosaur-y thing.
They all do, don't they? They all say it's like that, don't they? Like a
Flat
brontosaurus.
Yeah, well,
Well, that shape. Big body, little head.
I
long
believe in
neck.
it anyway. I think there's
Brontosaurus.
something
Is
there.
that plesiosaur or something?
Yeah,
Keep
something
bigs
like that.
in
Yeah.
there.
Something like that, yeah.
Got a big one in there.
Why is it a load of twaddle?
That picture.
You got blasted last week, didn't you, for not believing?
Yeah, I did actually.
You got blasted last week for not believing in spirits and ghosts, not for not believing in a photograph.
Yes.
It's just I just
too
get
far away
I
for
just get really
starters.
frustrated
Too far
that
away.
nobody can take a
Can't
clear
you- yeah, but you
photograph.
can't help how big the lake is, can you?
No,
He could have zoomed it.
That is zoomed.
you can start
Bloody
Miles away.
hell.
So how many miles long is it?
I thought
Loch
I got
Ness?
your phone upside down. I couldn't even see it at first.
Yeah, see. Doesn't want me seeing, does
And
it?
I can't believe that they've
Made a big deal out of it.
authenticated it.
Well, they haven't said it's an actual monster, but they said it's one of the best
Pictures
pieces
of
evidence. Yeah.
a log that they've had.
Yeah. Of a floating log.
I don't understand why photographs of these these cryptids are no clearer, no better today than they were in the 70s when all this technology is out. I don't understand why we can't get a video of something that's not in focus, that people are like, shaking it up and down and it's all wobbly. It's just...
Yeah.
Do you know why? My point is because they don't walk around with the cameras.
Everybody has a
I know-
phone.
I
Yeah,
know
exactly. But you
Yeah.
zoom in on your phone, and that is the quality of the picture when you zoom in
Yeah,
with your phone.
it does go.
You
if you took a
can't take.
picture from the moon, though, it would be really good, wouldn't
No,
it?
no, it's terrible. You take a picture of your moon
From the moon.
from the moon.
Yeah.
If you take a picture of the moon from here, it's dead grainy, it's crap. But if you use a proper camera, it's good.
How far away is the moon from the Earth?
Supposedly
Supposedly, how
fair.
far away?
250,000 miles
Right.
away.
How far away was that Loch Ness monster?
There's a bit of a size difference, isn't there?
There's a
And
bit
the
of
moon.
there's a bit of a distance difference as
It's
well.
about 5 centimetres from the edge.
Yeah,
that
it
was
is,
on
yeah.
there.
It was, yeah. The moon isn't 15 foot long, is it?
But in all fairness, we've both seen. We have both seen UFOs, haven't
Yeah.
we? And I never had time to get my phone out and take.
No,
a
but
picture
because
of
you
it.
were driving though, Nick, that's different. You're not standing on the edge of a loch on holiday and
Perfectly, with it in perfect
You
view.
I will agree with you if you were going Loch Ness
Yeah,
to
probably.
look for a monster.
you
Well,
take your
then your
camera.
proper setup, yeah, I do agree with that. So and take the monster then.
I'm not saying it's not the monster. I'm just saying it's when you bigged it up then and said, "Have you seen the new photograph?" and they're saying it's the best one they've seen. I'm thinking,
Well,
it's going to be a
that
good one.
looks identical to that,
Very
and that's
similar,
been
yeah,
proven
yeah.
a fake.
Yeah, no, but
So that really, really does look like that.
similar.
It really does.
And what
I'd
year
say
was
it's a different
what year was
species.
this taken, Nick? What year was this?
I don't know, ages ago.
70s,
Yeah, I don't know. It's about
And it's not changed.
and it's not changed. It's not
No.
grown. Nothing.
Nothing.
nothing. It's a different one, isn't it?
Yeah, kids.
Kids.
Kids now. That one's a bit on the other photo. The new one's a bit
Do
slimmer.
you think there is a Loch Ness monster though?
No,
Oh, why?
I don't. Because all paranormal stuff's rubbish.
No.
Oh.
No, seriously. If there is one, it's got to be a light being like a Bigfoot, I think.
Bigfoot.
Or
Oh.
coming through a portal.
Yeah, it's not
Oh.
like a time slip.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
Well, it's deep enough.
why is there only humans can time slip and probably isn't, is it? You know,
No, did you used to watch Primeval?
no.
That was animals coming through.
Was it? Yeah. Seen Journey to the Centre of the Earth. Is that the same?
No.
Oh.
It's true that.
No. It was all portals opening up everywhere and animals coming through, and they had to get them back through.
Right. I don't believe there's a big monster just living in Loch Ness.
Well, it's
Well,
not
it can't
just.
just be
It's
one.
not just Loch Ness, is there? Is it Lake Champlain? And there's
That's all over the
quite
world,
a
isn't
few,
it?
isn't there? Of these massive, big, deep
Yeah.
lakes where they think that there's things that I mean, it could be a species that we're already aware of that grows, ridiculously large, and so it's something that we've not seen before because we don't realise that that's what it could be. Because people can't be that. It's way too big for that. Well, there might be.
Like a big eel or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, or what do they say about Loch Ness sturgeon, like a giant sturgeon or something?
Sturgeon,
I don't know. I think there's something. I don't think people are just making these things up. There's something very big that catches people's eyes, and they don't know what it is. But the problem with Loch Ness, isn't it, is that there's no it's pitch black, isn't it? There's no visual. Once you're down there, when they've had divers and that
Yes.
down there, the waters are so deep and there's just no visual at all down there. Put the hand in front of the face and you can't see anything. So it's really difficult.
Could do with
isn't
one
it?
of them submarines that went down after the Titanic, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Borrow that one.
They, because if that goes down to how many thousand feet was Titanic?
I don't know.
Don't know.
and that isn't that far.
No,
They
but
could-
the
they
di-
could
the-
surely they
yeah,
could send
the
something
difference
down.
the difference being is they know exactly where the Titanic is, don't they? So they know where to send something down and they can floodlight it up with that You've got no idea where it is. It's something living and moving around all the time, isn't it? So they've just got no
Must have a
idea
cave
where
down
to.
there, though.
You'd think
It's got
something.
to settle somewhere if there's anything down there, surely.
I know people. Do people think that it's got an entrance to the sea? I've heard something that there's under there somewhere. There's a passage that goes to the sea.
Don't
It
know.
is landlocked,
Yeah, I know it's.
but it could be some sort of underwater
Tunnel system.
cave tunnel system. Yeah, they could be, couldn't they?
Yeah, that's what I have heard on a show somewhere. I don't know.
Because people have said they look like, some of the things look like dolphins and pilot whales and that sort of thing. But it's fresh water though, isn't it? So would they live in fresh water? I know crocodiles can, and some sharks can adjust, can't they? From salt water to fresh water.
Odd, isn't it, that?
Yeah.
What's the difference? I know it's the salt's the difference, but
I don't know.
yeah, I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah.
What else have you done this week?
Not a lot.
Nothing.
I don't think.
Nothing.
Nothing paranormally. We've not. We've got one coming up, haven't we, this weekend? And well, probably won't be this weekend by the time.
Yeah, you've missed it again.
I tell you what, you lot who watch this and listen to us, you're always missing them.
Always missing 'em.
Always missing out.
Yeah. So this week, this weekend will be the 28th. So that's when we've got the investigation going. So yeah. But I've done nothing this week.
Nothing.
You've done a few little clips, haven't you?
I've done a few clips, yeah. I've got a good one of Nick. One is on the ghost box. Have you seen that?
On his
No.
Have you
Estes.
seen it? No.
Oh, yes, it is.
When he
shouts
shouts
Yes,
really
yeah.
loud.
Were you giggling or something, yeah?
I was laughing my head off at him after
You just have
that.
to repeat what you hear, don't you?
You do, yeah. Say what you see.
We should do one of them live here,
Yes.
Conwick.
Could do.
Get somebody sitting in the other room.
Yep.
Yeah,
With-
can do that.
Yeah.
Could do that, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Definitely. Especially now with
Um,
this new equipment, we can
Yeah. Sound,
put it straight in.
Yeah.
Do that.
Could do that.
We could video from in there as well, because you've got another video, haven't you?
Yeah, we'll
You
sort
could play
something
the
out, won't we?
video, video in there, then play it back.
Yeah, split screen.
Yeah.
Hey?
Hey, up now.
Oh.
Hey, that would be good actually. So we could film both of the people that are doing the experiment at the same time. Oh, that's one for the future then, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's one. But you can't wait for that, viewers, can you? Teasing you with that coming soon. Oh God, can't even speak.
What was
Coming
that?
soon. Coming soon to a podcast near you.
Yeah. Be good if we could go do a live though and have people put the question in, because you can do that where
Yeah.
they
Well,
can
maybe
ask
that's something we
questions.
can do when we go back to Gresley. Although it will
Yeah.
be quite late. So people will have to wait up for that one
Yeah.
if it's live.
Yeah, because that's a midnight start, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a late one.
Yeah. You're not coming, are you, Faye?
No.
Midnight start.
Why aren't you coming?
You may as well sleep at home than sleep
Oh,
there,
no,
wouldn't
no.
it?
Yeah.
Well, there's that, yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean that in a nasty way.
Yes. What sounded you did?
I didn't.
All right. Yeah,
Calling
well,
us boring.
having a
When
right
is
go.
when is
You
Gresley?
should come that one with
Grizzly?
us.
Gresley.
Gresley, it's the 25th of November.
24th. No, I can't do that. 24th, I'm doing me Reiki.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Level
Hey,
one.
see?
Level
yeah.
1,
There you go.
Reiki.
See, tell us all about
25th is my sister's memorial meal, so I
Okay.
can't do that.
this. No. Where
Okay.
the Reiki, where are you going for that?
The Reiki Centre.
Oh.
It's in Malcop.
How is it?
Mm,
Is that what it's called, the Reiki Centre?
something like that.
What
the
did
Reiki
they do there
Healing
then?
Centre.
Reiki.
They do everything. Do
It's-
sound
It's level
sound
1.
baths, gong baths, Reiki healing,
What does it
meditations,
what does it consist
shamanic
of?
drumming, tea. Pardon?
What does it consist of, this what you're doing?
Level 1. Level 1.
Right. How many levels is there?
There's Reiki level 1. There's level 2. Then there's a crystal healing one, and then master, isn't it? I'm not quite
Mm.
sure.
I don't know. I know
You have to
nothing
be
about
attuned
it.
in between, don't
Yeah.
you?
I know nothing about Reiki whatsoever. Never seen it
don't.
done. Never
I
had it
don't.
done.
Oh, I've had a bit.
I
I've
think-
had a sesh.
I
Oh.
think to get your masters, you've got to be really good, because I think once you're a master, you
What
can.
you try and say?
No, I'm
Marie?
saying that once you're a master, you can attune others.
Mm.
So you have to. It's pretty far down the line
Mm.
to get
I'm
your
glad you're doing
master.
that because we'll get some free Reiki.
Yeah.
Well, she'll need guinea
I won't be
pigs
that
for
good.
practice on.
Yeah. Is it then?
Why won't you be that good?
I won't be that good yet.
You will.
No, but you got practice on people,
I'm
surely.
going to practice on the dog.
Oh,
I'm going to do animal Reiki.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's you know Mark who come on the
Yeah.
his wife does is it Reiki on animals?
It's just something.
She does something with animals. I'm sure it's Reiki with animals. That's what she does.
Mm.
Yeah.
I tried to have a look, see if anyone did it, but the closest one I could see was there was one in Newcastle, and the others were like sort of Cheshire way.
What
Okay.
for animals?
Yeah,
Would you prefer that?
yeah, I
Than
prefer
humans.
animals than
Oh,
humans.
yeah,
Yeah,
They are a bit better, aren't they?
yeah. They can't tell you if you're crap either, can they?
No, I suppose.
No, I
Yeah.
do like.
It's good. Yeah.
So I don't know. I
That's
have
really good.
no idea. I've only read up a little bit about it. I'm more interested. They're doing I really want to do that, but it's on a Wednesday evening.
What's that?
She's doing a crystal workshop
Mm.
that sounds really interesting from start to finish. Like how you choose a crystal, how you tune, how you energize it, how you use it for healing. Sounds really good. I won't do that one as well.
So
But that's
where are you going with all
before.
this and
the
what
level.
do you want?
I'm just going down my shed. No,
Oh, yeah.
just down my shed, yeah. I don't know.
It all starts in the
Don't
shed,
know.
don't it? Then you end,
Everything starts in a shed.
then you end
doesn't
up with a nuke.
Yeah.
it?
And then, like, I don't know. So,
I don't know. You have to just see, don't you?
Yep.
See where it takes you.
It's good. Learn
Good,
different stuff
yeah.
all the time. Even if you don't do anything with it, it's good to do.
I'm just interested in it.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what I do. I've done loads.
I'm
of
more
stuff.
interested in my crystal things, to be honest. I love my crystals.
Can you do Reiki on yourself?
You can self-heal.
Can you?
Reiki level 1 is to do with self-healing, isn't it?
Yeah, because you have to heal yourself.
You have to
before
self-heal before you can do
heal
anything
somebody
else.
oh, do you?
Mm.
So if you were poorly, you can't do Reiki on anyone?
Well, who would want somebody come and do a? I'm not going to
If
say
my
medical
chakras aren't working,
procedure,
yours are not going to work, are
but
they?
you're not going. Somebody who's like say that someone's ill, you don't want them coming near you and messing with your energy, do you? If they're ill, it's like
No.
the same as if someone's got a cold, you don't want to be standing next to him, do you? Give them a kiss.
I've been reading and I've done a bit of a test, and I believe my root chakra is blocked.
Oh, right.
Mm.
I'd
Can you take
I'd
something
like
for
to do
that?
what you had done.
Yeah,
Those chakra
yeah.
alignments. I'd love
Take
have that be
something
done.
for that, Faye, yeah.
that
Some
was really
Andrews
good.
issue.
Yeah.
He does do the that healing in his unit, but he's miles away.
I
think
would
he's up
love
north
to go
somewhere.
and get that chakra alignment.
They do that
I'd
there.
like-
Chakra
do they?
aligning. Mm.
There you go.
Yeah.
No cop.
Not learn how to do it. I mean, just get mine done.
The
Mm.
lady
Well, he'll be there at
that's running
Stonehenge
it,
next year.
Yes.
the lady that's
Faye.
done it's been doing it 28 years.
We
So
s-
she's got a bit of
We
something
said
about her.
we said we were going to go for everything we could next year at Stonehenge, didn't we?
Yeah.
Faye? every
Saving all,
treatment, everything that's going, we're gonna go for.
saving all my pounds.
Yeah,
Very good.
we're going to have. What did we say?
I'm going to have my hair braided.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Rainbow coloured.
Oh.
Going to turn into hippies,
Got
aren't
some
Yeah.
baggy joggers.
Baggy joggers.
It'll be
Mm.
like, it'll be
Are they,
like,
are they
it'll be
tie-dyed?
like Phoebe off
Oh, yeah.
Friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Remember when she has her
Smelly
beads?
cat. Take the guitar.
Yeah, well, do Smiley Cat guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. Just hope it's got some decent weather.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's not, we'll
Yeah.
have plenty of drugs. No, not really.
Oh.
Not really.
Oh.
Only joking.
We
My
don't-
root chakra will definitely be blocked.
It'll be blocked down.
We
They'll
don't
open
have-
your root chakra.
No, that was just a joke.
we don't endorse or take or partake. Thank you. Just a joke. Nick.
Only me pucker tea.
Hello.
That's all I have.
Yeah. A bit of herbal tea.
Me pucker tea, me bedtime tea.
Pocket tea.
Pucker.
Is that a pie in a cup?
Fennel and marshmallow and
Yeah, they do
licorice.
pucker pies, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my kind of pucker.
I think that's with one K, isn't it?
I don't know.
Don't know.
I don't know.
Pucker.
Never heard
Oh.
of pucker tea.
Do you know what I learnt today? Did
What?
you know? Have you ever seen Britney Spears?
Yeah.
What's the song she sings in a red lycra? What is it now?
Jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Don't know.
They run about the Mandela effect on it.
Why should
Right.
Because you
change?
always see her with a microphone on,
Right.
and she hasn't got one.
Oh.
And I'm like, she did. I remember
don't
seeing
know.
her with a microphone.
Okay.
It wasn't oops.
Because
It
people,
was
people put straws in the you don't when they
Yeah,
do karaoke.
even
and
the even the little dolls that they had made had got the microphone on, but she hasn't gone through all of the original official videos, and she hasn't got the microwave.
The microwave.
The microphone.
stuff.
She hasn't got a
You're still on
microwave
your
on
pucker
her.
pies,
She's got a
aren't you?
microwave on her
Oh,
head.
she's got a microwave on her head.
Thank
Oh,
God for that.
Hang on,
uh,
let me find it. What it was. It really did, Matt. It played.
Yeah, she
with
was
my
definitely
head.
thinking of the pucker pies.
Ideal girlfriend, she is, isn't she? Warm your
Oh,
pie
it is.
up.
It is
and
oops. I did it again.
Take her on a date. Warm your pie up. In a microwave. eh?
Champion.
Same time as she's dancing and lycra,
Oh, good job you said that.
warming your pie up at the same time.
Yeah, Luke.
Funny.
There's no microphone.
Oh,
And she does look bad, doesn't she, without it? It's wrong.
I don't know. I can't remember seeing the video.
I don't even
Oh, I
remember
do.
the video.
I like Britney.
Do you?
Even though it's not here now, I like Britney.
Is it not here now?
It's not paranormal.
No.
It's conspiracy.
Oh,
Oh,
bloody
Can't do that.
love. Have you got any new conspiracies?
Oh, there's loads, isn't there?
new ones,
Yes.
Faye. like-
Uh,
Like of late, recent ones.
I don't know, really.
No.
I don't know.
Been a bit slack, hasn't it, this week for
Yeah.
conspiracies?
They said that Putin had had cardiac arrest again, and he got
Oh.
a fill-in, hadn't he? But it's not.
They've
he
said that a
hasn't.
few times,
Yeah.
haven't
He did. He has said that he was offered one for security. He has said that, apparently.
they? But nothing happened on the 23rd, did it? Was it the 23rd?
That was last month, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Last
Was it?
month.
Was it 23rd?
Yeah.
22nd? 23rd.
23rd.
Nothing happened on the 23rd,
Not that we know
No,
of.
nothing that we know of. Yeah,
No.
agree.
and we've not had another lockdown. People
Oh,
were
that's
sa-
not coming
Yeah.
yet.
People were saying September. It was
Yeah.
coming.
Were they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were
from
saying
September.
September.
Oh, masks are on though, aren't they? And up at the Royal Stoke,
I went with my mum the
It's
other day.
coming
They
round.
weren't. They
I was
hadn't-
reading some nurses on Facebook yesterday saying it's back round again.
Some people have never stopped wearing them.
Oh, yeah.
Some honestly, some people have
Don't
never
think they ever will.
It depends.
never stopped wearing
It
them.
actually also depends what ward you go into. When my mum was in, we had to wear a mask to go into that ward.
To be fair, on
Mm.
some wards, you should have always worn a mask, COVID or not, because some of them wards where, especially the cancer wards and stuff, when their immune system's low and you're walking up and down, taking in whatever
Yeah.
germs. So to be fair, but yeah, I went up with my mum the other day, and there was no sort of. We didn't see any nurses wearing masks where we went, and we weren't asked to wear one.
I know
So
Larry had his letter through and he was told he got to take one.
I think they just say that. I think they've
Mm.
never changed.
He didn't
the
wear. I don't
letters.
think he wore one.
No. I don't think. I've had a couple of appointments come through, and it says on the bottom
I know the Hayward you
About-
have to.
about wearing a mask and not taking anybody in with you as well. I just don't think they've taken that off
I
from
think
through
was
COVID.
it the Hayward? Yeah, the Hayward. They tell you at the desk, and they don't allow you to with one that you've gone in with. You have to take one out of the and use theirs.
They've got them
Don't
at the hospital. The ones
Yeah.
that I suppose it's take you home just in case they've run out. Maybe, I don't know. Because they
Don't
do
know.
still supply them. I was up there last week, so.
Yeah. Why does a ghost haunt a place? Why do you think a ghost haunts someone?
I don't know.
Do ghosts haunt a place?
If they do, why
What
do you think
what do you class as haunting? Do you class what do you class as haunting?
a haunting is, in my view, an intelligent haunting?
What about if it's somebody that doesn't realise they're
Spirit.
dead?
That I can understand more if that happens. If someone dies suddenly, if being
They
attached to
just
something.
don't
if they
understand, or
don't.
they don't realise, or
Yeah.
Do you think it's somebody that's not moved on, or somebody that just comes back?
I don't think it's someone who comes back.
Don't you?
I don't have
Well-
any answers. I just have questions.
No, I was just asking for your opinion.
I don't know. That's why I've just asked.
You
that.
don't have an opinion.
Well, I have loads of opinions, but you don't seem to like.
come on,
Yeah,
give
I'm
us your
asking.
opinion.
I'm asking you for
I
it.
don't know. I just think if there is such thing as a haunting, an intelligent haunting, it's got to be connected with the place, and it enjoyed time when it was living there.
Yeah. The only
What's residual then?
It's like a recording
yeah.
of something that kept on.
I believe in them more than
Residual.
yeah, especially like in castles and stuff, because the castles are made out of sandstone and they got the crystals into because scientifically you can actually store information inside
Yeah.
a crystal and a lot of information inside a crystal.
You can't
I talk
interact.
tonight.
You can't interact with a residual haunting. It just does whatever. You know, you see people walking across. And
So is it normally then that's the residual bit then? Is it the last thing they ever did? And that's why it's replayed? Is that their last steps? Is that the
No,
last thing it did? Why is it that
um,
specific thing then that it's doing?
I think
I
it's
don't know.
something that they did on a regular basis. So if you, let's just say there was a maid in a house, in an old house, and there was a maid, and every single morning at 6 o'clock she got up, walked into the kitchen and started cooking breakfast every morning, and that's what she did through most of her, her working life. Then when she passes away, every now and then, when this is what I believe, obviously there's no proof of it, but when all the conditions are perfect, whether that be the weather, the moon phase, the date, the time, whatever, I think everything has to align, and every now and then that will get replayed of that maid walking down the stairs into the kitchen and doing stuff.
So they don't. What you're saying is that maid doesn't know she's doing that.
No, it's
'cause it
like
isn't the
playing.
maid.
It's not, because it's like playing.
it's
It's a bit like
recording of it.
the old VHS tapes. I used to record yourself doing something, and then you could play it
Because
back.
I just can't get my head round.
No.
I can't. I don't understand it.
Mm.
And then the other thing with that is, and I've never heard of it, so if someone out there has heard of it, is there any of these replays with people that haven't actually died that have been replayed? If they're saying it's... Because some of them aren't trauma, are they? Because somebody just, like you say, walking and doing dishes or doing something in the kitchen, why is that little bit of their life being stored?
And why
Um,
doesn't it happen to people that are alive?
Yeah.
If it's
so,
just yeah.
It's like that.
It's just
Remember
any-
that story I told you
Mm.
about them three lads
Yeah.
and his nan?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
They both saw.
Mm.
Either that then, or it is a time slip, and the person like we go into and we don't see very often, do we, at all? But if you're lucky enough, is it a time slip? And have you just walked into that hall, that stately manner when it was still, and you actually see that person do that for a second, and then
You had
you're
it
back
at
to
your house, didn't you? The man go across the landing
yeah,
and into the.
and into the is that a time slip of us slipping back in time to when that person lived in that house, and I've just seen him, or is it what they call the stone tape theory, where the actual material of a building records something, and just every now and then it lets it go and plays it.
But
I don't.
Is it
I don't
always
know.
to get your attention?
I don't know. But it's just like, I know we just say it's time slip, but I've got a couple of friends who work on the railway, and it's not them specifically, but they have told me stories of other people that have seen people walking over a railway bridge. So they're actually floating in the air over the railway track.
Floating?
Well, because there used to be a bridge there.
But it's not,
I see.
it's
what
not
you
there
mean.
anymore.
Right.
But-
Okay.
But so obviously the person is the image of the person is being replayed.
Still on the bridge.
But what's it replaying from? Because if the bridge isn't there anymore, it's not stored in that
No.
piece of
Mm.
bridge.
But it's like a lot of people will say that they've seen, again, a residual walking, but they can only see them from like their knees up. And is that because the floors have been raised since the
Yeah.
original floors, or walking through walls because that's where a door used to be? Or,
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
know what you're saying
But
about,
going back to the train thing,
but there's
it's
no
not,
stone
it's the
there.
opposite
Or,
way. So you can see
Yeah.
the person walking, but there's nothing that they're walking on. So
but what is it that's holding that memory? If there's no
yeah,
stone there for the
no.
bridge, and there's no,
It probably wouldn't have been a stone bridge. It would have probably been a metal bridge. But if it was like a time slip, you would think that
the
see
bridge
the
would be
bridge.
there.
The bridge
Yeah.
would be there, yeah.
But there's lots of other things, isn't there? Like they think water is a good conductor for energy, and anything where there's water tends to be, you can pick up
Yeah.
on a lot of activity near water,
Mm.
and limestone and things like that. There's certain materials that are meant to hold
Like a
on to
conductor.
things. Yeah,
yeah, water's a good one. I think water is.
yeah.
Them. I can't remember what they're called. What they're called when they put a thought into the water and freeze it, and one freezes into nice crystals like snowflake looking
Oh
thing.
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do it with music,
With
can't they? They can play
sound, yeah.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in answer to your question, Nick,
I don't know
Yeah.
what-
Did you get an
what
answer?
haunts?
Never
Why
do.
does a spirit haunt somewhere?
Yeah.
I think most people, when they hear the word haunt, they think of something not very nice and trying
Scary.
to frighten you, and I don't think that's the case. I don't particularly like the word, to be honest, because
Haunting.
it has
What can we call it
connotations
instead of haunt?
well, it's just
It's a haunting.
activity, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, you can use that word. I just don't think it's a very. I think it gives the wrong impression
Okay.
because of like haunted houses and haunted trains and haunted passages, and it's all scary. And I think over time that word has been made to be a bit frightening and scary. But I think personally, it could be anything from somebody's favourite place that they like to revisit to something really traumatic could have happened there to them, and they can't get their head around it, kind of thing, so they keep going back. You hear loads of times where somebody lost a baby and they walk in looking for their child, or somebody's husband never came back from the war and they're looking through the window waiting for him to come up the drive. And I don't think it's always a happy place as the reason for it. Do you know what I mean? It can be trauma as well, I think.
A sad ghost.
Yeah.
A lot of the
Yeah.
most famous ghosts are said to be sad ghosts,
Mm.
looking for something, lost something, somebody,
Almost-
waiting for somebody.
It's
to
almost
come
like a tortured soul, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
They can't rest. They can't cross over. They can't rest until it's a bit this unfinished business type thing, isn't it?
Mm.
Not being at peace, not knowing what happened, or
Yeah.
yeah. I always think of that film. Was it called The Others with Nicole
Yeah.
Kidman in?
Yeah.
Cracking
was
film
good.
that
I
is, yeah.
always, since I've watched that film, I've always thought, do you
Look
know
at things
what?
differently, don't you, when you've watched that?
Because when we're doing like spirit box sessions or EVPs, and quite often we hear something repeat a word that we've said. So we sometimes, like, for instance, sometimes we introduce ourselves and then all of a sudden we'll go, that just said Nick. That's just said my name. Or, you know, or you walk into a room and you go, hello, and then all of a sudden you hear, hello. And it's like, is it a bit like the others where we are saying, we've just heard somebody saying hello. Well, are they saying the same thing? And that's why we hear the same word. Are they saying, it was just said hello? Do you know what I mean?
Who's same as the curtains? Who's closed the curtains?
Who's just shut that door? That door's just shut.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Is it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Could be.
It's mind blowing.
Yeah. When you think of it like that.
It's well.
Yeah.
Sure.
When you think of it like that, it is mind blowing. Yeah.
I started watching YouTube yesterday. The SPR. I mean, they're all old videos, and they didn't believe anything, do they? They're worse than me, actually.
But I wonder what like spurs them on to go to something like that if they don't believe.
What's SPR?
It's I put it in actually.
The Society of Psychical Research is the SPR.
I typed in SPR, and this bloody killer gun thing come up on YouTube. So I just typed it in. The Society for Psychical Research.
Yeah. It's a society that's been going for years.
So
and
what are
years.
you saying then, Nick? You were watching
I was watching
YouTube
videos on, and it was all about ghost hunting.
Yeah.
The first session, there's actually 6 videos on how to ghost hunt. Basically,
I think they have their own protocol, don't they?
Yeah.
Because they're a society, so when they produce any results or they report on a particular case, they like that people who go out and investigate it follow the same steps. So it's all on an equal keel. Yeah. So and you can actually find those on the website, can't you? There's where it says that this should be done, that should be done, make sure this, so that it's all done in the same, you know what I mean, the same manner.
It makes me laugh, you know, like you and Dave used to have a saying, those that can't do, teach.
Yeah, they definitely do.
Which, in other words, they can blag it and teach. Now, one of these, I've only watched the first one. They don't know how long these videos are on YouTube. And it said there's conflict between people in the SPR. Because there's people that just do the research and sit in the office and they know everything. But the people that actually do the investigating, he says, know nothing.
Really?
Honestly, yeah. Them were his actual words. So there's a conflict there, isn't there? Between the two. And which, to be fair, Morris got that sort of stick from the SPR when he was investigating Enfield. Maurice Green. They thought he was a waste of time. Maurice Gross, sorry. They thought he was a waste of time, and that's why they sent people in to check up on him, what he was doing.
Yeah, because I think because he'd lost his daughter.
Yeah.
Hadn't he?
Yeah.
And he was getting some signs at home and some weird stuff going on at home, and I think it spurred him on to try and find proof that there was an afterlife. So he basically, anybody can be a member of the SPR. You pay up your membership and anybody can be a member. And if something crops up in your area, they could call on you and ask you if you could go and investigate this, you know, it's in your area. But I think what Maurice Gross did is he basically hounded him, didn't he?
Yeah,
give me a case. I won't go out. Give me something. So this Enfield came up, and I think just to shut him up, they went, there you go. It's on your patch. Off you go. And it turned out to be, I think, one of the most famous poltergeist cases that there was. But I think because of the situation with his daughter, they thought he was wanting it to be because of his daughter. And the young girl that most of the activity was happening with had the same name as his daughter, and there was a lot of synchronicities
Yes, there was.
there between, and he got very involved, pretty much lived there, didn't he?
But they still didn't watch him, did they? Because when they came round and they actually saw Janet speaking with a mouthful of water in the voice of Bill, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Then they came in and took over and sent him away, didn't they? They didn't want him to be any part of it. So them that sat there saying they know everything, I just don't understand. Even in the SPR, there's conflict, I think, between it.
I think there always will be in this field, won't there? There always will be. It's a very controversial.
You remember, don't you?
Yes.
Of the SPR. Have you heard anything about them?
No.
Shutting down.
No, and I've recently had the annual meeting minutes, and I've had paperwork through off them, and there's been no mention of it. So
Do you get much info off them?
I get monthly sort of journals through, and you get the annual meeting minutes through, so you know what's going on. But to be fair, there's a lot of information out there that they offer members, but you have to go and get yourself. You know what I mean?
I think if I lived down that way, Cambridge way, I think I'll be joining it anyway. I think I'm going to join anyway, but I'd do it in an heartbeat so I could get into that.
They've got
that library, and
they've got an online library where you can access lots of books that have been written by different people. But if you want to access any of their original handwritten notes that have been done at actual investigations and different cases, they have their own section at Cambridge Library,
which is what you'd want, wouldn't you?
So, and I think you have to book an appointment, and then you go to the library, and then you can sit and you can see all of the original notes. So that is it's everything. Their building, their headquarters is in London, so everything's down that way. So, but there's a lot of material and a lot of information you can access online, you know, and they do send you monthly journals and research and papers through that they've been doing. So
cool.
I've not been called up to investigate a case.
No, which is a shame, really, isn't it?
I should get on to them and ask them if they've got anything for me. Keep hounding them.
Why not?
So why not?
Tell them how good you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
just tell them.
Yeah, but no, I've not heard anything about them closing down or anything. And you would think that they would let the members know.
Well, that's why I asked you. Yeah, you think your members would be the fit? Well,
why would they be closing down?
I don't know, funding.
I just saw a post on Facebook, probably fake. It just said that they've been going for 74 years and they'd got enough money left for one more month to operate. So
how many members is there, Marie? Sorry.
I have no idea, but when the BBC did the Enfield, when they did the documentary, the documentary, the drama, when they dramatised it, when that went out, I know their memberships went through the roof because so many people were watching this series on BBC, and it's probably the first time they'd ever heard of the SPR.
Yeah.
And because it came out in that programme, I know then that their memberships went through the roof.
I suppose people were after the info, weren't they?
But
so where would all that information go if they closed? Nowhere.
It would stay. It would get archived somewhere. It would stay in a library, or it would get archived somewhere.
I'm going to have it.
Yeah.
You take over the SPR.
I would do that. I'd tell them that there's no ghosts.
They already know. They all
that's why they're closing.
Yeah. So, but the problem is the membership. You renew your membership every year. So people, they probably had a massive influx when the BBC drama came out, and then they never renewed again. So whether they thought they would end up, they watched it, didn't they? And they thought, I'll join there because I'm going and I'll do that. They'll send me out, and then it doesn't work like that. So yeah.
I was going to ask something else, but I forgot what it was now. Don't matter.
Gone.
Yeah, gone.
But do you think that activities getting more and more, or staying the same as it was in the 70s, or do you just think we're just more aware of it now?
I think we're more aware of it with everything that's coming on the TV and all the programmes, and people are more aware of it and want to get into it because they want to be a Zach Baggins or an Yvette Fielding, or you know what I mean. I don't think activities increased. I just think there's more of us out there looking for it.
Could be.
There's more fake stuff as well, though, isn't there?
Absolutely.
It's easier
People
to fake
trying
now,
to,
isn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely.
which
But-
is annoying.
Phone app or just special effects. You know, there's people out there who are really good with special effects.
Yeah.
Oh,
Go to places,
very
get
good.
asked to do stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Fake-
you know, I
fake
think
news.
sometimes I think, just let everybody else get on with what they're doing, and I'll just concentrate on why I'm in it and do what I do.
We should do our own skull project type thing, shouldn't we?
and record that.
Shouldn't we?
Yeah.
It
and
could,
film
yeah,
that.
but it's got to be the
You've got to do
same
it
people, same time,
Every week.
and can everybody
Is it
commit to that?
It took them
Well,
18
everybody
months,
well,
wasn't
most
it?
we commit to being here every Wednesday.
Because as soon as one doesn't attend, then
Start back from the
stop
beginning.
back from the beginning. It's
Mm.
pointless. It's a lot of commitment for do something like that. I don't know if I could commit to definitely say that
Mm.
I'd be here every Tuesday or Thursday or whatever.
We
'Cause
could
you
do
don't
a
know
bit
what's
of
gonna
something,
happen.
though, couldn't we?
Yeah, you can try.
Well,
yeah.
listen. We managed to start something at one time, didn't we?
Mm.
Yeah.
We managed to start something.
Yeah.
So, and that didn't take too long.
Mm.
I don't think a few weeks. It's about, like we keep saying, it's about energy.
We
and
got a good energy going then, didn't
Yeah.
we?
Yeah.
We got quite a bit of
yeah.
information through.
So
Well, it's here. It's not being used. I mean, it can be done.
yeah.
It's not a problem.
So that's the skulls. We'll do a bit of skulls. We'll do some Esties, and we'll upload some clips.
Next week, on Halloween,
Mm.
Go on, sorry.
we will be doing an investigation here, won't we, at the Nook?
Yes.
Sorry.
Are you
Yes.
doing it live?
I don't know. I won't be doing it live, but we may get on the mics and...
Because if we did it live, that'd be another thing that people have missed.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
Because it's next Tuesday. This isn't going out till next Wednesday.
We could do a live on Facebook, though, couldn't we? We could do a live on
Yeah.
Facebook
Yeah,
or
we can do
Instagram.
that.
I
Yeah.
don't... Can you do lives on Instagram?
Don't know.
I don't know.
We
Well,
could-
If you can go live
We
on
could
Facebook,
we could
Just
record
record
it and put it out
Yeah, yeah.
after
Mm.
next week, couldn't we?
We
Yeah.
could do
So
a-
that people are aware of it.
Yeah, we could do a bit of a question and answer thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's nearly time to go because the batteries are going.
Yeah, batteries are going. So we are
Okie dokie.
going after.
Are we flat?
Nearly.
We're nearly flat.
Flat as the
we're-
earth.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh, controversial,
Oh.
Faye.
yeah.
Well, thank you again for listening,
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Thanks for coming.
we'll be
Yeah,
here
thank
again
you.
next week.
it's been emotional.
It has.
Cheery bye.
Bye.
Bye bye bye.